Well, Seattle, after this week, a little hope has been rejuvenated.
Let's talk football.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over the Seattle Seahawks defeating the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta to finally get their first win in 3 games. It took this long at last. My goodness, sorry. I had to. All right. Because, man, this game was good. I was not able to see the first half, but I was able to see the time when they finished it. And Seattle, you played phenomenally. I have to give you credit. Man. And I'm a Seahawks fan, so this really, really elevated my hope. But not too much because of next week, which I'll touch into in just a second. Before we get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's talk about the Hawks. Seattle, man, were they going off today. They recorded for 3 sacks today, which one of them led to the strip sack, which was forced by my brother boy Mafe, and then returned by Derek Hall. So, man, Derek Hall, watch out for that brother because he's really becoming scary. But having said all that, they did pretty good. I mean, the third down offense still has some things to work on because they were 4-11 in the game. So that's still room for improvement. But they did something that they have not done. They had run it, which I've been saying the whole dang time. And man, was this overdue because total yards that game, the Seahawks had 339 yards in total offense, which they sure didn't win many of the offensive categories, but they were showing up when they had to, which I am loving from this team. And then also, another thing I wanted to point out, the Seahawks only had 5 penalties, which was hurting them in previous games. It was hurting them. But they only had 5 while Atlanta had 9. So that's good news. I'm very happy about that. Then we didn't have a single turnover. That's how you do it, Gino. Way to go. My goodness. I am very pleased after this game. I'm very pleased with this team. But I'm not full on hope yet because next week is when you go against Buffalo.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
And they ain't something to sneeze at. Because Buffalo, I know they've had some close games, but they ain't something to sneeze at. Because the Bills, they are sure something. However, this is the first game of Josh Allen's career in Seattle. So that will, of course, give the Seahawks fans an advantage. But man, that is going to be a very hard game next week, which I'm I have some concerns going into that game, especially since we're playing Josh Allen, who has been playing lights out and has not even had a single takeaway. Maybe we can force them, but I'm not getting that far because I have realistic expectations. I have leveled expectations. I'm not like a Cowboys fan that smashes TVs whenever they lose a playoff game. But having said all that, the Seahawks, if we look at their next few games, it is not going to be an easy road. Hold on while I pull up the schedule. I'm going to pull up the real schedule on my screen. So the next 4 games, I feel like you had to win this one, so that's a good one. And then next week, you got the Buffalo Bills. Then you got the Los Angeles Rams. Then you enter into your bye week. And then you open right up against the 49ers that just lost to Kansas City again. And then also along with the Cardinals and then the Jets and then the Cardinals again. But then is the last hard bit of the schedule, which you have to play 3 straight NFC North teams, which the NFC North, I think the Super Bowl runs through them because they are just something to be feared. I mean, you got the teams that are left to be played of the NFC North for the Seahawks. is the Packers on Sunday night, which that one is going to be a showdown because I know the Packers are really talented this year. And then also along with the Minnesota Vikings at home, which have been off to one of the craziest starts that I've ever seen. And I actually predicted that they would be a sleeper team, although they did lose today to the Lions. But then the Chicago Bears, and then lastly the Rams. These next few weeks are critical, and I personally think that they need to win at least 2 to 3 of their next 5 games in order to have a little bit of hope of potentially making the playoffs. Because if we look at their schedule, it's not going to get any easier, and the Niners also doesn't as well. So who knows? Maybe the Hawks might be in for something. I'm not going to get that far yet. I'm not getting that far yet, but it's getting somewhere. Which I'm saying this right now. If we beat Buffalo, watch out because the Hawks are growing. But let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. What do you guys think on the Seattle Seahawks? Do you guys think that they can have at least 2 to 3 more wins of these next few games? Let me know why or why not down in the comment section below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.